I'm going to lead off. There's this video by this young lady. She's a real whippersnapper. And she kind of goes off. I got a kick out of it. I'm going to lead us off with this video.
I think we need Jesus up in this building because we've got Satan making speeches on TV. What was that? Hitler come back to life? I'm actually horrified to see the sitting president demonize millions of Americans for not agreeing with him, all while having the situational awareness of a toddler. Labeling people extremists for what? Thinking freely, wanting secure borders, wanting to protect children, protect our constitutional rights, have a strong economy. That was a call to hate and violence more than anything Trump ever said on January 6th, and I can't decide if the decision to have a blood-red background for that speech was a massive screw-up by a tone-deaf White House or a deliberate effort to utilize Nazi imagery to terrorize Americans. Biden is supposed to be representing all Americans, regardless of political affiliation. Calling millions of us extremists and a threat to the country is further dividing our already divided country. Surprised he didn't throw in a Hail Satan to bring it all together.
He's saying MAGA Republicans are a threat to the country. What they're doing is they're honing in to the word MAGA, and that is going to now be a domestic terrorist, an extremist group that gets labeled. And if they can identify you with that word,
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans.
It's the Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. They are basically canceling the term MAGA. They're going to make it a hate identifier. What they're doing is it's like we successfully and rightly identified the word Nazi as extreme evil. What other four-letter word can we get nowadays? I know MAGA. Let's begin the rhetorical push to make it an equivalent to Nazi. MAGA, 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 MAGA. And as you listen, you'll hear him doing this. His speech writers wrote it this way.
There is not a single thing America cannot do, not a single thing beyond our capacity.
Let's get some energy prices down. Gas and electricity, that'd be a good start.
Do it together. The darkness of Charlottesville, of COVID.
And abortion.
We are the United States of America, the United States of America.
How does this speech unite the people when you straight up say there is a large group of Americans that are a threat to the country? And then you say, united, united, united. It doesn't work. Maureen says he looks like a dictator and they meant for it too. They queued up this whole set. Someone looked through the camera and said, this looks great. Can you imagine if President Trump stood up on a set like that? Mark says he's stirring up hate. Identify and freeze the target. That's a Saul Alinsky principle. Identify and freeze the target. And that's what they've done here. They've said, okay, what is a meme that we can use to label and demonize and dehumanize all of our enemies? And they said, let's just use the label that Trump used and flip it. Straight up Saul Alinsky. Great observation, Grace. Biden going with the fascist look, literally don't recognize the location. Yeah, that's Independence Hall behind him. You don't recognize it, that's okay. I don't recognize this country. It's not even about left or right. Anyone with the ability to think for themselves wouldn't agree with our tyrannical government. And I think that's the take home here. We're dealing more and more with tyranny, where they say you have to stay in your house, wear this on your face, close down your business, get this injected inside of you if you want to have your job. All these choices that are being made at the federal government being pushed and pushed and pushed. Sharon says, I'm 79. I couldn't believe what I witnessed with the President of the United States. I'm appalled. 6 years in the Army just so the POTUS could call me an enemy of democracy for voting wrong. Makes a guy wonder if he wasted his time. Colin, you didn't waste your time. Thank you for serving our country. We just have a man saying tyrannous things who, when you look at his family, you look at Hunter, you look at everything that's gone on, you realize that he's just not in control. This is a man who's drowning. He's a puppet.